Alright guys, we're in the kitchen again this morning making salsa. I've been hungry for my homemade salsa. We have our own way to do it, and it always comes out really good, so follow along. I hope you enjoy. So here's our ingredients. We've got cilantro. I use quite a bit of cilantro. You can adjust any of these ingredients however you like things. Got some jalapeno peppers. We've got 4 tomatoes. Got a lime. Got about 3 onions there. I have some garlic, the minced garlic. I'm going to be using just a little bit of, this is the Glossen's garlic dills, and I always save the juice because this makes good to add into things like your cilantro and stuff. A little of that, a little bit of sea salt. We have this oxasmart. This is an immersion blender that has the adapter to chop. So we're going to use that to chop up all of our ingredients. So let's get started chopping. So we're just going to start out with our onions. What I do is just kind of chunk them up here to get started. We're going to put it in our immersion blender. We'll move some things over here. Alright, so this immersion blender really works out good. So now I just take my onions. I just put 1 in here now. We'll see how that goes. We might be able to put the other 2 in right away. Now I chop it up fairly fine. You see how quick that made work of that? See, that's already chopped. Then I just add this to my bowl here. Let's go ahead and put the other 2 in. Get them all started up here. When you're making this, your salsa here, I tell you, it's good to have some sort of a little processor like this. It really makes quick work of it. They make all kinds of different processors. You can buy really inexpensive ones. I think I even have a hand one, but it really makes it so much easier to do. Put it back on here and we'll chop it up. You see how quick work? Sometimes you gotta move it a little bit around there to get it to, you'll get one that'll just spin around, but it does make very quick work of it. One more little piece in there wants to get hung up. Let's get her all nice and chopped up so that have some consistency of it. Get it set right in here. I get in a hurry sometimes, guys, and there he goes. There you go, that's pretty good. So now we're going to put all of our... Alright, now I just use my hands in here and just scrape it out. I could use a spatula, but you know, a long time ago, God gave us 2 hands to use for different things. And so I use what was given to me. That's a free tool. Alright, let's go ahead and get our tomatoes. Now again, I chunk them all out. I do it all, but I leave that tiny little stem at the top. I just cut that very little piece off there. I start throwing my tomatoes in there. We're going to do another one. So just chunk them all up. Again, a whole lot easier than doing the whole thing by hand. You can just put a bunch in there once and do a quick together of it. You know, there's 2 of them. Let's go ahead and chop them up. There we go. while we're doing this, at this time, we just got one more tomato. I'm going to throw some of the jalapenos in here with them. Get that blade in there first. Now, again, with the jalapenos, cut off the top. Now, you can adjust your heat. If you take your jalapenos, and if you like it really hot, leave some of those seeds and membrane in. If you don't like it so hot, pull them off. See, I pulled most of it out. Just leave just a tiny bit of membrane in there. Just give it a little bit of heat. They're really not that hot when you start pulling all the seeds and the membranes out. They're really not as hot as if you leave that in. You can double, triple the amount of heat in there really quick. Let me chop that one in half here. Give it a chance to cut up. So yeah, I just leave a few little seeds in there, but not too many, because sometimes you get it way too hot. All right, let's put that last tomato in there. I need to take time and see what direction this goes in here, because I fumble with it every time. There we go. Yeah, the green and red. That's got the jalapenos in there. Let's go ahead and put the other ones in. All right, there we go. We got all the main stuff chopped up here. Clean that out real nice with my fingers. Now, what we're going to do next, we'll get it over here. I'll take my lime and I roll it around to get the juices loosened up in there. And then I just cut it in half. A nice cotton doll. And then squeeze out our lime in here. Get as much of that lime juice in there. Lime adds just a nice fresh taste. I just like lime. Of all citruses, lime is my favorite. It just seems very fresh. This gives you little arms to work out too. There we go. I add a little bit of the pickle juice from the gloss and garlic, hearty garlic. Not a whole bunch. See, just a good little splash of that. And then our garlic, I like to do, I've showed you this before, there's always this juice. I like to pour off some of the juice. And then we're going to take a couple good hearty tablespoons. I like garlic. There we go. Big old hunk of garlic in there. I'm using some of this sea salt. A little salt really helps bring out all the flavors in here. Again, I'm not really measuring. I'm just putting a nice big dash of sea salt in there. And then all we got to do is mix this all up. Now this will, as it sets in the refrigerator, will even get a little better. You know how things just kind of meld together? And that's what this will do after it sets there for a few hours in the refrigerator. All those flavors start to, they marry together. They have a relationship because they're getting married. They married all those flavors in. But I give it a really nice good stir. Here's what it looks like. There is our salsa. I use some chips I've got over here. I like to get these tortillas party scoops. It's not a paid endorsement because they don't pay me nothing. I just eat them. But take one of these little scoops here, nice little spoons like. Get a big old chunk of that salsa there. That's really good, guys. A little more salt, I think. Got a nice spice to it. So hey guys, give this a try. This is my version of homemade salsa. We love this stuff. This won't last long. We'll eat it right up. So you guys have any comments or questions, leave it in the section below. Give us a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. We do all kinds of cooking videos and all kinds of other videos, but it just happens to be salsa today. It seemed like a salsa day. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Check out all our videos. We'll see you guys next time, and happy cooking, and have some fresh summer salsa. Alright, if you want to see how to get some of our other links, when you go to our main YouTube page, up here into the picture area right here, you'll see it says like Facebook. You can click on that. That'll take you right over to our Facebook group. And you're welcome. You can join the Facebook group, add your videos, add whatever you want, do some discussion there, but you can go there. If you would like to support us on the Amazon, again, up in this picture, you'll see a link that says Amazon. Click on that link right there. Go ahead and sign in, make all your purchases, and what will happen here, you'll give us a tip. We get a small percentage back. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it does help us out, and we appreciate that. Thought I'd just show you a few little links here if you want to go to some other features we have here at Lucky Dog Productions.